Hi guys, this is Deb and Greg Kipp. We're coming to you from Elk Mound, Wisconsin. Small little town in Midwestern Wisconsin. We are Kipp's Keto Kitchen, hashtag Kipp's Keto Kitchen. And tonight, happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. Awesome.
And Irish eyes are smiling, sure it's like... Oh, okay.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Do you want to keep going?
No, I
You
don't
can
want to
keep
run
going.
it. No.
Ta-da! So, first of all, I want to point out his shirt here. It says, "Kiss me, I'm Irish-ish." He's got a little story about that, so I'll let you tell that story while I go.
Well, I was, all my life, I was told I was Irish and German. So my daughter-in-law decided for Christmas she was going to get us Ancestry DNA, going to do the whole DNA thing, and guess what? I found out that I wasn't Irish and German. I was basically Norwegian, Scandinavian, French. I don't think there was any Irish in it at all. So
Very little.
I guess they're right. So anyway, so that's why my stepson got me this shirt that says I'm Irish-ish. So there. Okay, tonight we're going to make Reuben casserole. First we're going to make the sauce, then we're going to put it together and we'll show you how it's done. So we started out with some mayonnaise. No, I got that in my head. I can't stop.
So do you want to tell them thank you for hopping on or any
Oh,
of that
thanks for hopping on.
information?
We know in the way things are in this, I mean, they shut down the state of Wisconsin as far as going out to bars. They only want 10 people congregate. So it is kind of rough out there, and I would thank you people for tuning in tonight. And we went out today and we got enough supplies, so we'll be able to have our kitchen at least for the next, well,
2 weeks. The
2
rest of
weeks.
this week and
because they're gonna
next week too. So
they want us to stay home, especially senior citizens. So
yes, they're saying 65 and over should stay home. We did go out today. We had to go get our taxes done, and then we stopped and picked up a few more groceries so that we can. So now we are stocked up. We have our keto kitchens planned out through next week. One thing I noticed today on the grocery shelves, there's a lot of almond flour and coconut oil still on the shelf. So that kind of tells me that not everybody's doing keto yet, but that it's kind of good for us, right? I mean, I hate to say it, but
it didn't drop the price any though.
it did not drop the price at all, you know, if anything.
No.
But so first of all, I wanted to say, if you're watching us live, you're going to see the live up in the corner. Drop a live and tell us where you're coming from. If you don't see the live at all, you're watching a replay, which is fine. So hey replay is awesome. And then let us know where you're coming from, because we love to see how many people are watching us and where they're coming from. We've had people from Australia and the UK and all over. And I know a lot of people are at home right now, so hopefully we can bring a little bit of value to you as we cook our meals. So the other thing is, if you tell us what stage of keto you're in. Are you like new to keto? Are you low carb? Cheeto keto, lazy keto, strict keto? Just kind of let us know what stage of keto you're in, because that kind of helps us too. Our goal is to always make sure that we're helping people, and because we've had such success on the keto lifestyle, it's been over a year now, and that's what we want for everybody else too. So we always, Kipp's Keto Kitchen is all about fast and easy. This is going to be 25 minutes total. It was 10 minutes prep time and 15 minutes baking.
Right.
And then 2 net carbs per serving. That's amazing. So the other thing I want to tell you quick, and then I'm going to turn it over to this handsome Irishman here, or not so Irish-ish, or whatever he is. We keep all of our recipes in a private keto group, so if you're interested in that group and we're not friends already and you haven't been asked to be invited to that group, send me a friend request, and then send me a message and just tell me that you want to get into the private group, because there are a ton of resources in there. There's no keto police. There's nobody in there telling you that you don't look good or that you're eating too many carbs or whatever. Our goal, like I said, is just to really make sure that we're helping people be comfortable and have fun, because if you're not having fun, you're not going to stick to it. So that's what I have to say. Now, what can I do to help?
Nothing yet. I got to make a sauce. So anyway, the reason that I came up with this Reuben casserole is because my favorite sandwich is a Reuben sandwich. So just like anything else, you have recipes, but there's always an alternative keto recipe, just like bacon cheeseburger. I came with a bacon cheeseburger casserole. So we're going to take the mayonnaise, and then we have a tablespoon of minced onions. Goes in there. And then
A little bit of paprika.
teaspoon of paprika. Oh. A bit of paprika in there. And a little bit of hot sauce. So hopefully it won't be too hot. If you don't like, you can adjust the paprika and the hot sauce to your flavors, which I always tell people, because some people don't like real hot stuff, and
Right.
so
I want to say hi to the people that are on here. Hey, Larice, I think it is. Hey, Terry, thanks for watching. Gloria, Maria, thanks you guys so much for hopping on. I know everybody's busy, especially this time of night. Depending on where you are, you know, what part of the world you're in, what part of the country. So
we're going to whip that up, get it mixed up real well, because this is going to be put on the
ooh, so that's like your
between the layers.
Thousand Island dressing that you would put on a Reuben sandwich.
It smells nice.
Does
It
it
doesn't
smell?
smell spicy.
Let
That's
me
what I'm
stir.
surprised.
Let me stir that, and while you're
So
okay,
we went
I
out
have a cup in my hand and I have a spatula. I don't get these very often.
so
Right?
I went out and I bought some sliced corned beef. So we're going to layer that in the bottom of the pan. First, you butter the pan. You put butter the bottom of the
And
pan.
we're using an 8x8 pan. That's what it called for. So, do you know how many servings? Let me see how many servings this makes. So this makes 6 servings. This 8x8 pan. So, and I will drop the recipe into our private keto group, like I said. So if you guys are not part of that group and you'd like to be, just send me a friend request. If we're not friends already, if we are friends and when you're not in the group, send me a message and just say, hey, I'd really like to be in that group. So,
And then we have the sauerkraut, which is going to go on top of the corned beef. And we actually sliced up some dill pickles in there, in with the sauerkraut. You don't have to do that, but
so hopefully you guys can see this. If you swipe the comments to the right, you'll be able to see what he's doing here. So I gotta see what
I
Terry.
put the sauerkraut on top of the layer of corned beef.
Hey Terry, Patty's dinner for my 1-year. Making St. Patty's dinner for my 1-year-old birthday today, but sure I'll have leftovers. Yes, I'm hoping we have leftovers. So we are actually in the middle of a 60-hour fast. So we are how many hours into it? Probably 48, almost 48 hours into our 60-hour fast. So this is a lot of willpower because this stuff smells delicious. We're gonna bake it, we're gonna put it away, and we'll eat it tomorrow. So
Yes, we will.
no, we won't, or we will.
We will, because we're going to stick to our reboot, our 60-hour fast.
Oh yeah, we've been talking really bad about
Right.
breaking our fast early just
Oh.
because it's St. Patrick's Day, but we're not going to because we are committed to this, and we've got people that are fasting with us, and we want to be committed to them as well. So let me know if you guys are doing intermittent fasting. If you do any kind of intermittent fasting on your keto lifestyle, there's different, you can do 16 hours of fasting, 8 hours of eating. You can do 12 and 12. You can do 24 hours a week. Let me know. Let me know what you guys do. So, okay, so now what? Okay.
So now you sprinkle these caraway seeds. You sprinkle those in on the sauerkraut. Sprinkle them all over. You don't need a lot of them. And then,
A lot there.
well,
No, I'm kidding. It's fine.
so I don't have a shaker like a salt
know,
shaker.
I know.
Therefore, and now we're going to put the sauce on. So you kind of drizzle that, work that sauce around on the sauerkraut.
Oh, I don't know. How many people like sauerkraut? That's always a good
Yes,
question too,
that's-
because not a lot of people do. I love sauerkraut. I mean, sauerkraut on my brats, on my hot dogs.
Nothing better. You can't have a brat without sauerkraut. That's what I think anyway. That's just my. So we're going to spread that all on top of that sauerkraut.
Let me do that while you get the cheese, right? Cheese
We're going
next.
to put another layer of corned beef on there. Yep.
I thought we were going to put a layer of cheese and then corned beef.
Oh, that's right. We're gonna.
So the cool thing about the recipes that we come up with is that you can really be a little bit discretionary with them, and we're going to add a little extra cheese to it. So we might, I don't know how many carbs are in. Do you know how many carbs are in? I'll look it up while you're doing the rest of this. But
there. So now we got the sauce all spread on the sauerkraut and then we're going to put a layer of Swiss cheese. It's going to go right in. You can either have more cheese, less cheese. If you want to just put cheese on the top after we put on another layer of corned beef. That should do it. Let's see. Okay.
Okay, so there's less than 1 carb in 1 slice of Swiss cheese. So by putting that extra layer on there, I think we're still pretty safe. I mean, 2 net carbs per serving is pretty low.
Right, that's pretty low.
But this corned beef looks delicious.
Now we put the sliced corned beef on top of that layer of cheese. This will probably be a really good, like I say, I like Reuben sandwiches, and usually when I go out someplace, I'll go, if they got Reuben sandwich, I'll order one to see if, and then I'll compare them to the place I was to last. And now that we got that all on there, now comes the last layer of cheese.
Hey Cheryl, thanks for hopping on. Hey Glenda, hey Sandy, and Carmen. Thanks so much, you guys, for hopping on. So now we're putting on the last layer of cheese.
Yep.
Do you put anything else on top of that then, or no? You just bake it with the...
Then you bake it until the cheese is... probably should...
we could put a little bit more on.
Get one
more slice.
Piece, yeah. Cover. You want to.
So we want this to.
That.
Yeah, we want to cover all the corned beef with cheese. That's the best part, right? So, but so like I said, the recipe is in our private group. We'll have that in there tomorrow at some point. So if you are not a member of that private keto group and you'd like to be, let me know. We'd like to follow up right away tomorrow. Maybe you won't.
My hands are slippery from the corned beef. And going, keep slipping.
Oh, look at that. See? Yep. Your assistant was able to assist.
So we'll cover it with the Swiss cheese.
And then how long do we bake it?
It goes in the oven for about 15 minutes. 400 degrees for about 15 minutes. And... or when it starts to boil and when the cheese starts to melt real good.
So when it gets done and we dish some up, we will put it on a plate and drop a picture in the comments so that you guys can see it. Yeah. I'm really excited to try this, but it'll be tomorrow. So.
Yeah, well, we you gotta go with it, I guess. But yep. we like to be here on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So if we are doing a fasting. Some days I even bake. Like I baked a loaf of bread. So so you bake, and then the house smells like good food, and just
so this
we
week,
can resist.
This week, well, it's hard, but this week I asked him to do that on Sunday. So he did bake chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, we got to show him the green cookies.
Oh, and he baked some green cookies, which we got to test on Sunday before we started our 60-hour fast. So.
We made some sugar cookies.
Yes, we made some sugar cookies, and they are delicious. They are not in our private keto group yet, but they will be. So,
There they are. And then they do have a, you can make a frosting to put on. There's a keto frosting.
But they're so good, they don't need a frosting. I mean, they just kind of melt in your mouth. He made some a couple of weeks ago just to try it, and they were so good. So.
Try everything.
Yep. So thanks so much, you guys, for hopping on. We really appreciate the time that you take to spend with us on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Thursday night, we're going to be doing street tacos. We have some cod that we're going to be making fish tacos. So be sure to hop on and watch us. If you are not following us, tap between our faces. Come here. Tap between our faces, and the lines will drop down, and you can click on the follow button, and then you'll be sure to catch Kip's Keto Kitchen every Tuesday and Thursday at 5:30. Take care, you guys. Have an awesome St. Patrick's Day. Stay safe and protect yourselves. Take care.